guys, Jessie from the Scrappy Sisters. So in this layout I am creating a sort of a circled scallop effect. So this is a 6x8 layout, so quite a mini layout. It's going in my holiday album, and I have pre-punched circles in two different types of vellum. One's a gold scalloped vellum and one is a gold cracked vellum. I have a gold, pink and white striped paper, I have a gold glitter paper, and I just have a light pink paper. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just sticking down the very edge of the circles because I want to then put the next layer underneath, so they kind of layering on top of each other. And I decided to work from the bottom of the page just so I could make sure they were going on as straight as possible. I wasn't really sure if I was working from the top or from the middle down, because I'm not actually going all the way to the top, how I would get them straight. So I'm working from the bottom up. So the first time I just put a whole line of glue across. The second time though, I'm having to glue each individual shape. So I'm choosing to use wet glue for this layout. I always find it a little bit tricky when working with vellum to work out what's going to be my best option. In this case, I didn't want double-sided tape because I didn't want it to see through. I didn't want to use staples because way too many sticking down each individual circle. I was being lazy and couldn't be bothered to sponge on any glue, especially also because I'm not holding down the entire shape. I want to have it flick up a little bit. So I just decided to go with the wet glue, and you can see every now and then I sort of push down with my hand or with my fingers. That's just to stop the vellum warping too much or flipping too much due to the wetness of the glue. So I just keep going along here, popping those circles in underneath the previous line. You can sort of see, I know I'm quite a far out, sorry about that, but you can sort of see that on each alternate side I'm not going all the way to the edge. There's only a tiny little gap, so it'd be like not even a quarter of a circle would have been seen. So I just decided I wasn't going to bother, and I'm quite happy with the way that that looks. You most certainly could do a circle all the way to the edge. You could change how you've structured them to fit, you know, half on each end, whatever, however it suits you. Mine was just luck. It ended up like this, and I was like, oh well, that's fine. You can see I've jumped ahead now to being almost finished. I decided not to fill the section where the photo's going to go, not to waste the circles or waste my time. So I'm just sitting the photo in place and working out how high I want to keep going with those circles. I know I don't want to go all the way to the top, and I'm going to stop about there, so approximately in the middle. I'm now just backing my photo on white. I'm keeping the photo area really simple. The photo itself has got quite a few blue hues to it because it was taken right at the start of the evening when that first sort of pre-dusk light is happening. And that's the reason why I chose to do the gold and the pink as the colour, because gold and pink goes really gorgeous with blue. So I'm just backing it straight onto white and then popping it up with some foam dots. And I really love the way those colours look together with that sort of bluey tones inside the photo with the softness of the circles. So I just pop those down on there, and then I get my title, which just says Shine, and it's one of those Heidi Swapp plastic words. And if you've used those before, you'll know that they've got a clear plastic coating or film on them that you need to peel off. I always find these a little bit tricky to attach, again because you've got to be careful where you put your adhesive, and sometimes because they're plastic, glue doesn't stick to them. Stapling can work, or you can crack them, so that's always a little bit of a challenge. But also because it's plastic, it's got its own tension. So I actually chose to only put double-sided tape on the gold section of the H where you won't be able to see the tape, and stick it directly onto the photo. The part that's hanging down off the photo, I've just left hang there. Because it is plastic, it's holding itself outright, and it's, you know, sticking out just perfect. So that's perfectly fine for the look I was going for. I then decided, when I was putting away my circles, I saw my gorgeous gold thread, and I thought, oh, I really want to use that. So I'm actually now peeling my photo back up a little bit and shoving the gold thread behind and sticking that to the foam dots that are already there behind, just so it has something to hold on to, and then sticking that photo back down again. I just love the look of having that sort of gold texture pop out again from the side of the photograph. Then I want to do a few embellishments. Journaling. This is my journaling. As I said, this is my holiday album, so I've pre-typed all of my journaling on the computer and just printed that all out already ready to go for each layout. So I've planned this album. I don't always, but for this one being a specific holiday album, I've printed all the photos I want to use. I've set those out into the different pockets, and then typed up and printed out the journaling for each photograph. So that's all ready to go, and it's all the same size and it's all the same font, just keeping it all universal. So I know I want to keep the embellishing really super simple on this layout, so I've just grabbed a collection from the Reject Shop. It's a bit of an older collection. It's not available anymore. That I've been holding on to. I haven't found the right thing to use it for, so I think I've literally used about 3 pieces of this collection so far. It's gorgeous, but I just haven't found the layout it suits. I'm not sure what this collection is called. I'm just having a look through my scrapbooking stuff. Oh, here it is. No, it doesn't have a name. TRS 300572880. No idea. Just one of the collections that was released by the Reject Shop. So I literally just grab, they do 2 designs of each die cut in their collection, so I end up just using the same 4 pieces, so 2 succulents and 2 little flowers, and alternate those. And then I found these 2 teensy tiny, well, I found one, and now I'm hunting for the other one because I know there should be 2. Teensy tiny little circle succulent that I decided I would pop on down in the circles, down in the waves, because I thought that would be a cute tie-in. It's a circle, it's a succulent, just sort of keeping everything together. And I'm thinking that that's probably enough. I don't want to overdo it. The layout is quite textural and quite busy with all of the layers of the circles, and I don't, because it's on such a small page as well, I don't want to put anything down that's too large. So I just grab out some enamel dots in a matching pink and a matching green colour and just pop a few of those around the page. Not too many again, because I don't want to overdo it. Just using the different sizes. They are also from the Reject Shop, so they match quite well. And then once I do that, I am umming and ahhing if I'm finished. I feel it needs something, so I get out my trusty Heidi Shine. I'm probably going to cry when that is run out. As we know, it's been discontinued, so I will probably die when I have none left. But I know some lovely ladies in Facebook land have suggested alternatives that work as well, if not better, so I will have to get onto those and give those a trial run and see what's going to suit me and my needs when I run out of this. So flicking on a bit of that, I mostly concentrate the flickers up the top where it's white, and we are done. So I will show you some close-ups of this layout. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Sorry about the lighting, it's quite late in the evening here. I do have some photographs that have slightly better lighting as well for you coming up, so that should help give you a bit of a better view. Ta-da! So I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to leave us any comments if you have requests, if you want to see anything, if you have any questions, just if you want to say g'day because you like watching our videos, we love to hear from you. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it has inspired you to do some scrapping of your own. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone!